School and Reading Bluecoat School, both based on virtually stretches of the River Thames next to each other, just down the river here from Henley.
Yeah, this is a local race. Big rivals between the two. Put my money on Abingdon for this race. 10th at national schools. Anything can happen at Henley.
Yeah, the Reading Bluecoat crew had a poor time trial at the national schools, but they raced well in the C final when the winds got pretty bad and crosswindy, so it's hard to know exactly the form from that. But Abingdon are probably the form school here, and as you say, they seem to have moved up to about half a length at the top of the island. Moved up the course. You see the drone there right in the picture, that operates from the Forley marker, and it's got a pretty good position there that you can see. We've moved through to the second half of the course in the third quarter here, and Abingdon School have been able to move away and open a good lead up over Reading Bluecoat to the left of the picture.
Yeah, Abingdon produced a lot of good male rowers in their time. Really good pedigree there from the school. You'll actually see Ollie Cook racing later on in the week in the men's A. He went to Abingdon, rode in the blue boat this year, GB International. So they've got a good history of rowers moving up into the senior team.
And it's an interesting one from a headmaster point of view, because the headmaster of Reading Bluecoat School recently moved to Abingdon in his first year there now. So I don't know if the two headmasters will be sat alongside each other. Jesse Elzinger, the headmaster of Reading Bluecoat School, was a Harvard and Oxford rower himself. Someone's trying to help me there to see who is in that following launch. I can't see the Harvard blazer, which is a maroon one with an H on the pocket, as we see him coming down there. It's Ali Brown on the right, who will be coaching the crew from Abingdon.
Yeah, so Abingdon have Mark Earnshaw, a former GB Olympic sculling coach, head of rowing there, and Ali Brown, a former GB lightweight rower. So lots of very good input into this crew. Expect good things from them.
Yeah, looking very solid now, the crew from Abingdon, as they're in that little patch just after Remenham Club coming down towards the enclosures, and they look well in control now of this one.
Reading Bluecoat would be pretty pleased to qualify, I should imagine, for this race. Finishing 7th in the C final national schools. They're really getting the most out of their Henley experience today, racing down this course right to that finish line.
Well, they're handling it well. Jack Lewis in the 3 seat said it's quite a change training on the water with all the wash. Took a training on their nice stretch at Abingdon, which is a lovely, pretty stretch of the River Thames. And today they haven't had too much wash to contend with. You can see the boats moving around behind there. That wash will get bigger during the week as the more and more people come in pleasure boats, and cause a bit more disturbance for the crews whilst enjoying their days out at Henley.
That's one of the joys of racing at Henley, Greg. Up and down the side of the river, there's pleasure cruisers, all sorts of boats, everyone coming out to enjoy the spectacle of rowing. But unfortunately, if you're on a tiny little rowing shell, you get bear the brunt of that with all their wash they create.
That's right, you have to embrace it at Henley, don't you? And we do our best to protect this course with those wooden booms. It makes it hard to steer, but it protects the water, as we see that crew from Abingdon leading the way. Looking there, Jerome Bennett we saw in the bow seat of the Reading Bluecoat crew, still keeping it going all the way down towards the line. But as they come down here past the progress board, Abingdon looking in control.
Yeah, they're looking relaxed there into the finishing line, knowing they've got more races this week. But well done to Reading Bluecoat.
Yeah, coming down to the finish line, it's going to be a win for Abingdon School. They're in control, I would say, of this race, easying as they cross over the finish line ahead of the Reading Bluecoat School, where the heads are going to drop. They won't be balancing the boat and looking comfortable. They'll be trying to keep the boat level as they look in a bit of pain coming over the finish line. It's confirmed they're the win in the Princess Elizabeth Cup for Abingdon School over Reading Bluecoat School.